Sagittarius, it's mutable signs weekend. That means you. And I'm doing relationship readings. Get a little relationship advice and see what's going on with you and your heart. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to pull a card here and then we'll look at what's going on underneath the surface. And while I do this, I just want to remind you, if you like the material here, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. So, it looks like this is a situation, a relationship of the Four of Pentacles. It's a small worldview. You could have so much more, but you're holding so fast to what you do have. So, what's going on underneath the surface for you, Sag? It looks like you are feeling stuck. You're stuck here actually on divine time until you see things upside down. That is from a new perspective. So if you're holding on to some control, to like the small world view, the Four of Pentacles, like there isn't enough, I have to cling to what I have, I'm afraid of letting go. The Hanged One says, well, that's going to be where you stay until you see something that you're not seeing. So what might that be? There is a Seven of Pentacles. This is a very beautiful Seven of Pentacles. It's very much about putting in the labor, planting the seeds, and waiting for the fruits of your labors to bear fruit, or in this case, poppies. So there's waiting, lots of waiting, my dear. And then there is a new beginning, a new inspiration, a new passion that comes in. And with it, a surprise, a tower. Can be a good surprise, but it's definitely a shocker, not expected. So like, think of it this way. You've been controlling, you've been stuck, you've been investing, and then something totally different is going to happen. All right. And then we see you in absolute beauty and abundance as the Empress. That is such a transformation from this. Okay. These are weird relationship readings that I'm having today because it's not really clear who's the other person in here. All of the mutable signs, it's been like you with you. And so I've done Gemini, I've done Virgo, and now I've done yours. And so I can see you waiting. And maybe it's not you who this Empress is, but it feels like it's you. It feels like a transformation of you. And we are in a very transformative time. We have an eclipse coming up here at the end of this Aries season on the 19th and 20th, a solar eclipse. And this is a time where it's a hybrid eclipse. We won't be able to see it from North America, but if you're down in Australia, apparently some of my viewers are there, you can think about how that eclipse looks so we can all feel it. Where it's a hybrid eclipse because the moon's really far away from Earth, and so you can see the outline of the sun around it. And when I think about hybridity, I always think of you, Sagittarius, because the centaur, which is the symbol of you, is half horse and half human. And so this sort of relationship with yourself. But I think in the realm of relationships in general, to see yourself this way instead of this way, controlled, small, like I am sovereign. I don't actually need anybody. I'm like so magnificent. I'm the Empress. But something happens. There's a shocker and it shifts you into this Empress here. So let's see what this relationship reading is about. We're going to keep thinking about this as a relationship. It seems like a relationship you're kind of waiting on, and that you're investing in, and that, there's just, you're stuck and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting for this passion to come in. And boy, does it come in. It comes in like this. Boom. It knocks both of you. There you are, the two of you getting thrown out of the tower. And at the end of it, you, Sagittarius, at least, feel like this. Like the Empress herself, abundance herself, embodiment of the generosity of the earth, the divine feminine. All right, well, let's ask some questions and then clarify. All right, we're going to ask, first of all, in this relationship thing you got going on, something you're waiting for. I feel like you're waiting for somebody. And you feel stuck and it's taking forever and you've laid all the groundwork and it's not working out. And then what does come in is going to shock you. Okay, so let's find out. What do you need to let go of? Is our first question. Am I killing you with suspense? Okay, Sag. You need to let go of this practical pentacles. You're being overly practical. It's the same energy. Earth, earth, earth. Practical, work, work, work. Pragmatic. The Scorpio tarot reader that I am says boring. Let go of the boring stuff. Let go of like this you're overly concerned with money. Match. There's a kind of a match, or charitable giving is really what the Six of Materials is about, is hierarchical giving. So let go of the pentacles at the very least. That's what's, you're preoccupied with overly pragmatic things. This is going to be completely impractical. That's what I think. Okay, what do you want to embrace? A Five of Voices. That's not an easy thing to embrace. What it is that your mind, your concepts, the stories that you're telling yourself, they're hurting you. All right. So this is like a truth that you need to come to terms with this truth. I think your pragmatism is what's hurting you, but we'll clarify because the tarot knows better than I do. So this is a reading that's around moon cycles. We have they're like 6 months long. So we're looking, what have you learned in the past 6 months? And we get the Lovers. This is a card of choice. It's also a card of soulmate, heartmate, mind mates. You connect on all levels. It's a very significant connection. And you've learned something about this recently. I feel like I need more information. What it's really coming in for me is that you're being a perfectionist. You're being your ideals are killing you, babe. That's the Five of Voices. And the Lovers. I feel like you have such an ideal that, and you're like laying the groundwork, and it's like this, it's like the ideal of the Lovers is actually what's keeping you alone. You're being too controlling somehow of this concept. But let's see. Let's keep looking. So Saturn and the Moon are hanging out as I do this reading. I thought I'd ask, what are you supposed to do? Two of Emotions. Look in the mirror. Find someone like you. This is a soulmate connection. That's interesting. Justice. There's a lot. This deck in general has a lot of mirroring imagery. Sag. So this Two of Emotions really says, look in your own eyes. Look in the mirror. It's not that there isn't another person, but there is something about balance and justice here. Okay. We're going to need to clarify this. It's interesting. Okay, what the tarot wants you to know, what's hidden from you. The Nine of Voices. Yes, it's your mind. I saw this already. Your mind is torturing you. your swords. I feel so confident of this, Sag. Okay, the future is a visioning, a two of inspiration. It's like a clean slate, and then you get. So what once you realize whatever this, so we have. I can't see what this tower is. So there's going to be an Ace of Wands, and we see you in the future with the Two of Wands. This is Suit of Wands in this deck. It's a shocker. What it does is it completely clears away all of this. And it's kind of a funny reading to give because I'm essentially asking for advice for you. But what the reading says is that there's something that we can't anticipate that's going to happen. It's going to change everything. It's going to clear out all of this torture of your mind, all these concepts that are the problem, that are overly practical, overly idealistic at the same time. So it's like we'll be in relationship, an overly practical and yet unrealistic ideal of love. I once had a student ask me if she was gonna, I was doing tarot reading for students. She said, am I gonna marry someone rich? I think that's the concept here. That's the problem. It's like you're looking for the perfect twin flame love. Okay. And there's something way smaller, a much smaller beginning. And that's what Saturn says. Start small. Let's start with the perfection concept. Start with the small. Underneath, you will get this twice. Look at you. You got the Hanged Man twice. So this is the card that says you're going to be stuck here until you see this. Okay? So I really want you to see this, Sagittarius. But then we have to wait on this tower. So we see you stuck in your mind. Eight of Voices, Eight of Swords. It's your mind that is keeping you trapped. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify, my friend. Wait, I love Sag. I want the best for you. I just think you are such a good-hearted people. So modest, such a great sense of humor. What is this tower? I guess I'm going to have to clarify that. Why not? I wouldn't normally clarify it, but if I need to, I will. Okay. Why not ask? Okay, Six of Materials. This is what you're releasing. The rich guy, Father of Pentacles. Was I wrong? Of course not. For a sweet little romantic young love. That's not a balance, is it? Between the Father of Pentacles and the Daughter of Cups. He's so pragmatic and rich. Daughter of Cups is young and flirty and light. And then there's friendship and reconciliation. So this is your release. This is a message that's very clear to me. You're looking for an ideal. And you ought to look amongst your friends instead of for this ideal. You have to look for someone that kind of looks like you. And you're kind of like a Daughter of Cups. You're a sweetheart. And that person might be amongst your friends. And you need to reconcile yourself to this. And until you do, Hangman, you're stuck. You're trapped in your concepts. Okay. Five of Voices. It says you need to embrace the fact that it's your mind, the voices in your head, they're torturing you. That's your problem. There's that practical Daughter of Pentacles, very grounded in the practical, super sweet. That's sort of more evidence of a young energy, and you intuitively know this. What do you intuitively know? Some steps here. A Nine of Wands. This has been a long struggle for you. You've known this for a long while. That you know already that your thoughts, your overly practical mindedness is your problem, and you've been struggling with this for a long time. So that's why it's going to take a tower to change this, because you already know this. You've probably been told this, like that you're trapped in these ideals, these paradigms of what you want. Okay, so you learned in the last 6 months something about the Lovers. I was saying this ideal, I think, is the problem. Let's see. There's some clarity, the Mother of Swords. She's got clarity for you. That's a clear mind. There's your trap. There's your Eight of Voices, or your Eight of Swords again. All right? I'm trapped in my mind. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I think the Mother of Swords is a part of the problem, but let's see. There is the vision that you're waiting for. Yes. So you are really good at being the Mother of Swords. She's like, nope, 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 nope. All these beautiful Knights of Cups might be riding up on their horses, dun, 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 and you're like, nope, not rich enough. Nope, not smart enough. Nope, not handsome enough. Not beautiful enough. Not this enough. Not something enough. Nope, 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 nope. So the problem here that you've learned this, is your vision. You've been waiting and waiting for your twin flame, this perfect lover. Okay, Saturn says do this instead. It's much smaller. It's this Daughter of Cups meets Daughter of Cups energy. Let's see. What does Saturn mean here with this Two of Cups? There's our Libra energy. This is balance, justice. It's two of emotions on the big scale. Relationship of equality. Full of that rainbow color. Queer. It's queer in a way. There's a way to use your mind in a way that unifies it with your heart, with this sense of justice. This is a wisdom. So it is possible for you to get right with your mind. I always like, the owl's like, holy smokes. Whoa, right? And then vision. So I use this deck a lot. The rainbows in it are what are where we're encouraged to go. They encourage us towards love, towards justice, balance, peace, beautiful. So this is you. I think this is you, Sag, in the reading. This lovely little duckling on the rainbow water. Like, you epitomize love. And that's what the Saturn is giving you, sort of a romantic message here, but it's also quite practical. That when your mind shows you how beautiful you are, when you see the truth, you see yourself reflected in the truth as this beautiful rainbow imagery, right? This is a mirroring. I'm trying to pick this card up with no fingernails. So it's a mirroring. It's looking into yourself and seeing that light in you. And then you get it gets clear. The vision is clear. Two of Wands, that's your future. We see you doing that in the future. Okay. Now, this feels repetitive, but let's beat the dead horse. It's your mind that has you trapped. This is a card of anxiety, of insomnia, the hell of our minds. We all go through it. I certainly wake up in the middle of the night with it. No shame. Tara wants you to know something about this. Maybe something more. And then we're going to find out about this tower. So, Mother of Wands. She has got a lesson for us lately, and she's coming up in my readings all over the place. In this deck, we see her protecting her eggs, her little family. So if that is a part of this for you, that you have a lot to protect, take that into account. But as the Queen of the Law of Attraction, the Mother of Wands, the Queen of Wands says, what you focus on will be. If you focus on the negative, this is what you attract. If you focus on the positive, you attract that. I find that to be clear that you already know that you have a tendency to focus on the negative. Sometimes I'm challenged by the law of attraction. It feels easy, and yet it's super hard to actually do it. I can end up feeling bad, like there's something I can't control that I keep doing. So I might need help with my mind. There are lots of ways to get help with my mind. I have tried therapy. I'm in recovery. I turn towards the divine instead of towards my mind. I meditate so I can see what my mind does and feel different from it and separate from it. Different things like that. That's what I think. So the law of attraction, it's too easy. So you already know, Sag, that your mind is brutal to you. And so we need you to get some help to change that. If you can't change it yourself, get some help. The Nine of Pentacles, here you are, sovereign of your own little beautiful home. That's a very lovely. There's a couple of things about the Mother of Wands with her eggs and you with this little nest. It's quite lovely here. So know that you're providing for all your needs. So you don't need this Father of Pentacles. And then there is some moon work. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about getting help. Get help with your mind. You probably can't exert your will without. You need divine support, in my opinion. And the tarot seems to agree that you really need divine support. So like if we look at this, there you are asleep, and this is all this that's going on in your dream world. This is all this activity. It's bigger than you, right? So you need help. You need help with this. And the moon journey is a specific path where you explore your history, your trauma, inner child work, something like that. Like it's big. It's a big work. I think something's going to happen that's going to cause you to become willing to do that. So in the future, we see you with this Two of Wands, this beautiful blank slate. I feel like this is after the Tower. Right? And this is where you're heading, right? Empress, beautiful. So let's see. Envisioning yourself like the Empress. You know, when you're the Empress, Father of Pentacles, no problem. You might end up getting your rich love after all. But what else do we have? There's your, funny. So this is what you're releasing. We see it in the future. What else? There you are, victorious, being recognized. How wonderful you are, like the Empress. And there's your vision. There's your Four of Wands. There's true love. There's soulmate connection. It's a different vision that we see ahead. There is victory. You found this practical balance. You found generosity, I think, with yourself. Yeah. Underlying energies are, I'm not going to take them because I'm going to actually look at the Tower, so I'm going to put them back in. But we see there's that wand. This is some kind of inspiration. We see you inspired here. It's as a result of looking at your personal history in the Hermit, going alone, looking into what you know, what you've experienced, making sense of that, and getting access to a new concept. These are new truths, new insights. I'm seeing this lightning bolt here. It's like something that you learn strikes you. But let's go ahead and then the levers are upside down here on the bottom, which tells me that you've like managed to correct this lovers image that we got here as really like a problematic ideal. But let's go ahead and just be crazy and see if we can find out about this Tower. I want to know about it, and I'm going to ask about this Tower for Sagittarius. What is this? There's a grief, a loss. Okay. And there's the truth. Comes in as a result of this loss. And then it sends you into your moon journey. Yeah, that's basically, so something that causes grief. So it's not a happy tower. It's a loss. There's a loss. Five of Cups, undeniable. It shows you the truth, and then you go on this moon journey. So I'm sorry I can't be more clear than that. On the bottom, just a Mother of Pentacles. That seems to be the feeling that we have here. The very practical feeling. This sort of maternal image as well. That might be what you need to look at. Maybe you're the fawn and you miss that maternal figure. The one that cares for you is what I feel is missing for you. And so when we see this reminder, this is you caring for you. And so is this. This is you, sovereign of yourself. So the Nine of Pentacles has been described as the Empress in waiting. So this is what you're waiting to become. And when you're the Empress, you know you have you. The earth has you. You're held. You're loved. You're safe. You're amazing. And then I feel when you know that, who you are, then everything else comes easily. And what is in this reading is that you are reflected in this kind of truth, right? This is you, beautiful sweetheart that you are, Sagittarius. Some of these are more mature energies. Some of these are more youthful energies. Empress is very mature energy. You're going towards that. So thank you for letting me carry this message for you, Sag. I wish you well on this relationship journey. Have a beautiful day.